Hello and welcome to this video exploring the value action gap in the context of domestic gardening. In the UK, domestic gardens cover approximately 8,000 kilometres squared of land and account for a significant proportion of urban green space. A whopping 57% in Leicester, nearly 27% of the city. Hence, sustainably managed urban gardens are a powerful resource to counter the ecological impacts of urbanisation, such as habitat fragmentation and loss of native species. While many gardeners recognise the value of native species, trees and establishing microhabitats like ponds, this is not reflected in gardening choices like expansive lawn, artificial grass, flashy non-native plants and concreting gardens for off-road parking. If this trend of converting gardens to off-road parking continues, it could lead to a 25% decrease in urban garden stocks. This divergence between intentions and actual behaviour is known as the value action gap. The theory attempts to explain the gap by considering social, situational and psychological variables that contribute to cognitive dissonance, the discomfort of holding two or more contradictory beliefs. For example, the social value that gardens are for family entertainment motivates allocation of space for play equipment, and lawn in conflict with the desire for biodiverse planted areas. Research suggests traditional lawns are also expressions of individual identity, with links to class and politics. Therefore, switching to a more wildlife-friendly style of gardening may induce a fear of being perceived as lazy and the garden as messy. Logistical and financial factors also contribute to the gap. For example, valuing trees for their environmental benefits may be outweighed by the risk of home damage in storms. Therefore, to bridge the gap, gardeners must be supported to reconcile their conflicting priorities, overcome certain cultural norms, and be empowered to believe their actions do have impact, known as response efficacy. Methods to challenge cultural norms and overcome practical barriers include native planting in public green spaces, providing educational experiences and financial support through community projects like Tree People in California, and intrinsic motivation can be increased by appealing to people's interests like birdwatching to illustrate co-benefits of changing gardening style. These practical interventions are more likely to achieve community-level mobilisation with the support of an overarching strategic narrative such as the World War II Dig for Victory campaign that is universally understandable and firmly anchored in everyday life and values. Given the diversity of variables influencing the value action gap, this Garden for Good narrative would be most effective conveyed by a wide range of community members such as faith leaders, politicians, celebrities and the media. Thank you for listening, and for further information please explore the references used to inform this video.